We've been in Abu Dhabi all week for Abu Dhabi Finance Week, but just down the road from the conference, big news out today between the Abu Dhabi Stock Exchange ADX and our home base NYSE. Now, earlier today in Abu Dhabi, KraneShares CEO Jonathan Krane rang the ADX opening bell to highlight a major milestone, the first ETFs ever to be dual listed on both the Abu Dhabi Securities Exchange and the New York Stock Exchange. It is an important step in connecting these two markets, giving investors in the region direct access to U.S. listed strategies. Jonathan joins us now from Abu Dhabi. Jonathan, congratulations on the bell this morning. Thank you so much for joining us. So first and foremost, from your perspective, why is this milestone so significant for both exchanges?
Yeah, this was a great day. We listed two funds here, KWEB and KRBN, and it was a cross-listing connecting the New York Stock Exchange with Abu Dhabi. The Abu Dhabi market has grown significantly, and with a lot of institutional and retail investors here. It is really I think the ETF hub for the GCC. So by connecting New York and Abu Dhabi, it's the start of, we believe, more funds coming over also. And we think it's a historical day.
And as you mentioned, you brought KWEB and KRBN to ADX for this launch. So for our viewers, can you give us an overview of your company and tell me what made the two funds the right fit for investors in the region?
Sure. Yeah, so KraneShares, we're headquartered in New York City, and we're an ETF company. We've focused on China strategies, on carbon credit strategies, emerging technology strategy, and alternatives. And KWEB is our flagship fund. It's a $9 billion fund listed on the New York Stock Exchange. And it's a focus on China Internet, the Internet, e-commerce, AI, and consumer market of China. And we thought that this would be a good fund, a good strategy for the Abu Dhabi market. And we saw that there was a lot of following for KWEB. A lot of investors from the Middle East have been investing in KWEB on the New York Stock Exchange. Now that it's brought locally here, those investors can buy in the local currency here and be trading during their waking hours, their market hours here. So we think that's going to be a big benefit. And then KRBN is our global carbon credit fund. There's a lot of interest here in the Middle East on sustainability, on climate investing. So we also, saw demand here in this marketplace, and we thought that was also a good strategy to bring into Abu Dhabi.
Well, Jonathan, thank you so much for joining us on this historic day. We'll see you back here in New York. Thank you so much for joining us and sharing your insights.
Look forward. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.